Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Brian Strigler here. I just wanted to make this video to share some pretty exciting stuff, some pretty cool stuff. Two pieces of software that I have been using recently to make my life a little easier, to speed things up, to help basically with my writing. And I know, photographers, we're not necessarily writers, but there's a lot of times where you will need to be writing things. And, because we're not again, we're not professionals, sometimes it helps to have, some assistance in that. And that's exactly what I've got here. And the type of assistance is actually AI assistance. So it's two pieces of software that use artificial intelligence to help you with writing. Let's take a look at that. All right. So the two pieces of software, we have Word Hero and Neuron, or Neuron Writer. I'm not sure exactly which you would say. I guess Neuron Writer. And they actually kind of serve different purposes, but I bought both of them and I'll be using both of them kind of side by side and individually. So, Word Hero is more just the overall writing software. It can help you write all different types of things. So, I mean, if you just look at all of this, you've got Amazon products, which didn't really help me at all, but we've got book titles, cold emails. That's a good one. Cold emails, email subject lines. That's important. Facebook ads, awesome. Image captions. So, and again, I'm just scrolling through all these, but this will welcome emails. That's good as well. And then we have things like blog intros and whatnot. Now, Neuron is actually more focused on blogs or web pages where you are trying to get your content to rank on Google. So it does have AI writing in it, but it's just kind of a different beast. It's like I said, it's more focused on just web copy or blog posts and what you need to do to get them ranked. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of run through a few of these real quick just to show you how this works. Um, so let's do email subject line. That's fun. Mm, let's go with print. Let's go with print sale. And the more information you put on here, the probably better you're gonna get for Valentine's Day. And down here is pretty cool. You can actually put different types of tone, so it will kind of make the writing fit your purpose, what you're trying to do. So we click the little write for me, and it thinks about it for a minute. Okay, and it pops out some different ideas. Now you can, if you don't like them, you can click the thumbs down. You can click this button again. You can click on it to copy it and paste it over to your whatever you're putting this. It's that simple. It just does that real quickly without you having to think about it at all. Okay, let's go to blog topics here. And so this is going to be different for each one of you depending on what type of photographer you are. So maybe you're a family portrait photographer. And I honestly don't know what this is going to do, so it's going to be interesting to see what pops up. There you go. Look at this. So we already have, let's see, what is that? 6 topics that you could do. 7 reasons to invest in family portraits. That's pretty cool. Unique photo ideas for the whole family. Tips on selecting the best photographer. Okay, so most of these are pretty good ideas for blogs, and you can do that. So let's just do this one. Okay, I'm going to go over to the editor. There it goes. I'm gonna throw this up here. That's not what I'm doing. That's what all right. Okay, and so then over here, you can pop this little baby open. And again, you have all these things that you could do before. So I'm going to do blog outlines, pop that in there, hit this. Okay, I'm just going to throw all this up here without even looking at it. So sometimes this will be good, sometimes it's not. But this is the outline it created for us in like 10 seconds. So that's pretty amazing that it was able to do that. So I'm not going to do this entire blog post, but I do want to just kind of show you this because it's funny how this can work. Okay, so I'm just going to select this, and there's a little button here that says blog paragraphs. I click that, and it thinks about it for a minute, and then it's just going to start magically writing for me. Okay, again, that's crazy that it did that for me. I would have to read over it, make sure I like what it said, but we're talking about, it just wrote 2 paragraphs, roughly probably 100 words in like, I don't know, a minute. Well, it didn't even take a minute. Okay, so you go through this. I would just see what it writes for you. You can go back and add your own information. So once you have all that, then you want to jump over to Neuron. So you can do this over here in Neuron as well. So I'm going to paste what we were doing. All right, so the way Neuron works, again, this is trying to get your web page, your article, whatever you're doing to rank on Google and other platforms. So it is searching and it's showing you what the current ranks are for that search. And so it's going to take those articles and kind of compare them and say, okay, if you want to rank, you need to do this, this, and this because these other ones are already ranking, and that's what they do. So it's already selected the top 10. So like this one's kind of short, so I may not use these two just because they're kind of short. But I'm just going to click next, and we'll see where it goes from there. All right. So over here, these are the words that you're going to want to put into your article, and it tells you how many times you're supposed to do it. So as you're writing, these things are going to light up. The numbers are going to change. You have the content score here that's going to change as you go. So it's kind of giving you some tips and guidelines of how well you're doing until you get to the score where you feel comfortable with it. Okay, so now I'm going to paste the little information I already have, which I know there's not a lot of it, but I just wanted to show you how this works. So again, things are popping up over here. It says we have a current score of 11, and there's a lot of words we need to continue to add to get this better. So if you wanted to just use this program, again, it does some writing for you. We already did the milestone one, so we won't do that. Let's see what it does for create heirlooms. All right, so I'm selecting it. I'm gonna do a paragraph. So this thing pops up here. Reason 6, why to invest in family portraits. So I'm giving it a little bit more information. You can put words that you want it to show up in, or you can use bullet points. So you're giving it more information. But again, I click, and it starts creating for me. Okay, there's our paragraph. I hit that, and boom. Another paragraph done, just like that. So hopefully you're seeing how easy this can be and all the different ways you can use these 2 pieces of software to speed up your writing, make your writing better, make it rank on Google, create emails that people actually want to open. There's a lot you can do with this, and for those of us that aren't great writers, it can save the day.